Have you ever wondered what really happens when you visit a website? It might seem simple. You just open your browser, type in a web address, and almost instantly, a page appears before your eyes. But in reality, there's a fascinating world of technology working behind the scenes to make that happen. When you enter a URL, your computer sends a request across the internet, and a complex process begins. Servers, code, and databases all work together to deliver the content you see. But what you see on your screen is just the tip of the iceberg. There's a lot more happening in the background than most people realize. In web development, we talk about two main parts, the front end and the back end. These are like two sides of the same coin, each with its own important role. Imagine a stage play. The front end is like the actors and the set you see, while the back end is the crew and equipment working behind the curtains to make the show run smoothly. The front end is all about what the user experiences directly, how the website looks, how it feels to interact with, and how easy it is to use. It's the design, the colors, the buttons, and the animations. The back end, on the other hand, is where the real magic happens. It's responsible for storing data, processing requests, and making sure everything works as it should, even if you never see it. In this chapter, we'll break down both parts using simple language and real-world examples, so you can see how they work together. By the end, you'll have a clear understanding of what makes the web function and why both front-end and back-end are essential. Knowing the difference between front-end and back-end helps teams communicate better, solve problems faster, and build more effective websites and apps. So, let's dive in and untangle the web together, discovering the unique roles of front-end and back-end development and how they shape your online experience. The front end is everything you see when you visit a website or open a web application. It's the part of the digital world that's right in front of you, greeting you with visuals and interactive features. Every button you click, every menu you open, and every image you scroll past is part of the front-end experience. It's the layout, colors, fonts, buttons, and images, the visual presentation and interactive elements that make a website feel alive and engaging. Front-end developers use HTML to build the structure, CSS to add style and personality, and JavaScript to bring interactivity and dynamic features to life. Modern frameworks like React and Angular make it possible to create complex, responsive applications that work smoothly across devices and browsers. A good front-end developer is part artist, part programmer, blending creativity with technical skill to design interfaces that are both beautiful and easy to use. Their work determines whether a user enjoys a seamless, delightful experience or leaves a site feeling confused and frustrated. Ultimately, front-end development is a crucial role that shapes how we perceive and interact with digital products every day, making technology accessible and enjoyable for everyone. If the front end is what you see, the back end is everything you don't see. It's the server side, running on powerful computers called servers. The back end stores, manages, and processes data, handling tasks like logins and purchases. Back-end developers use languages like Python and JavaScript and work with databases like MySQL. The back-end is the foundation that supports the entire web application. It's the hidden machinery that makes the modern digital world possible. Think of a website like a restaurant. The front end is the dining area, the decor, tables, and menus. The waiter is the interactive element you communicate with. The back end is the kitchen, where the chefs prepare your meal. The waiter takes your order to the kitchen, and the chefs cook it. This is like the front end, sending a request to the back end. The back end processes the data and sends it back to the front end. A great website needs both a user-friendly front end and a powerful back end. Front end and back end are collaborative partners, not competing forces. They work hand in hand to bring digital ideas to life, each playing a unique but equally important role in the development process. The front end creates the experience, shaping what users see and interact with, while the back end provides the substance, handling the data, logic, and infrastructure that make everything function smoothly behind the scenes. Success in web development hinges on their seamless integration. When both sides communicate effectively, the result is a fast, reliable, and engaging website or application that meets user needs and business goals. Front end is visible to the user, focused on interface and experience. It's about design, usability, and making sure every interaction feels intuitive and enjoyable. Backend is invisible, focused on data and logic. It's the engine that powers the site, ensuring information is stored securely, processed efficiently, and delivered quickly. Both fields offer exciting career paths in technology, with opportunities to specialize or even bridge the gap as a full-stack developer. Whether you're drawn to the visual world of the front end or the data-driven back end, there's a place for you in this ever-evolving industry. Explore both areas to see which one sparks your curiosity. Learning the basics of each can help you become a more versatile and valuable developer. Together, front end and back end create the websites and applications we use every day, shaping